Now let's welcome the captain of the mighty 64 team, the young, talented lad from India, Kartik. Now here's the first question. How you feeling captaining your team in Advanced Classical League?
I feel very honored and excited to captain my team in such a prestigious tournament. And I feel it's a great opportunity to enhance our skills.
That's good. And the second question is, have you captained any team before?
Yes, in my inter-school tournament, I have I have been captaining few teams to play against each school.
Okay. So the third question is, who is your idol captain?
My idol captain is Mikhail Tal. I feel it's his sacrifices are great. And some people even say that he sacrificed his two fingers on making the brilliant moves.
I think I agree with you. The fourth question is, are you excited about the tournament?
Yes, I'm very excited and I'm constantly engaging with teammates and opponents to play the match.
Um, and the next question is your thoughts on Advanced Classical League.
I feel it's a very amazing platform to test each other, and it's great for the chess enthusiast.
Um, so the next question is the reason behind you choosing the players in your team.
I choose these players because they have consistent performance and they remain calm under the pressure. And they were willing to join this team.
That makes sense. And the seventh question is, what is your expectations from your players?
I expect them to remain calm and give their best. And I don't want that they should always win. I just think that if even if they fail or lose the match, they need to learn something new.
So, what's gonna be the role of each player?
Based on their strength, they have different roles. Like the person who knows everything, like every theory, will go against the most powerful opponent. And likewise, the person who just started learning chess will go against the most weak player of the opponent.
That makes sense. So what's your message to the other teams?
Mm, to all the teams, I have one message that uh, we should make this tournament a memorable one, and we have to play fair, play smart, and we have to push each other. And winning is not important. Even if you lose, learn something from that and analyze your positions, analyze your every move, and make sure that you play the best move next time.
Sounds great. And are you confident in winning this tournament?
Well, I'm very confident, but I feel a bit nervous because this is first time I'm captaining a team online. That's why. And we have prepared well. The competition will be going to be very tough, but I'm very optimistic.
That's great. Um, so what is your team's plan?
Our team's plan is just uh, collate with everyone, negotiate with your opponents, and make sure that what you are gonna do is everybody knows. And our team spirit is the main key to achieve our goals.
Since today, in the end, thank you for your time and wish you good luck. And wish good luck to you and your team for the tournament.
Thank you so much. I feel very grateful, and this interview made me feel good.
Thank you for accepting the interview.
Sorry.
I said thank you for accepting the interview.
Okay. Okay.
So here he is, Nimish, Spirit of Australia, and here's some questions for you. Years, how are you feeling captaining Team Australia Roos, which is representing Australia officially in Advanced Classical League?
So representing Australia as a player has always been a special moment for me. It was been 5 years. I reckon I debuted back on 27th March 2020 against Bangladesh for Australia. And it's always been a feeling of patriotism for me. When you represent your nation, you always want to make sure that you take your nation, your team beyond the winning line. Yeah, so captaining Australia, it's a very special moment. I became the captain of Australia for the first time about 5 months ago in for amateur rapid chess league. So I just want to thank the Australian uh, Team Australia's chess administration and especially Kukabura for appointing me as captain and trusting on me.
Sounds good. Um, how was your experience captaining Australia in Amateur Rapid Chess League Season 1?
It was the first time I was appointed as the captain of Australia and also the captain of any of the team. So I was a bit nervous first, but then uh, it was a very great experience because I got to know many players as well, learn many things from them, and then plan strategies, uh, and also listen to the point of views, opinions of all the players in the team, and then make good strategies. And we had a great season, but the quarterfinal was uh, a bit heartbreak for us, or else we were at the top the in the group stage.
And who is your idol, Captain?
Well, my ideal captain is Meg Lanning. I have always looked forward to her, uh, about her records, the way she behaves as captain of Australian women's cricket team, and always I have dreams to achieve the records and win titles, which she has won for the Australian women's cricket team. I have always looked forward to her captaincy, and I always dream that someday I will win many titles as a captain for Australia in chess.
That's nice. And next question, are you excited about the tournament?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm just waiting for tournament to start. I just had a break in the practice during the practice round, Just enjoyed my vacation and got refreshed, and I'm pretty excited, pumped in for the tournament.
And your thoughts on Advanced Classical League?
Advanced Classical League is a future after NSPBCL. That's not so pro. Blitz Chess League has been stopped. So it's I think Advanced Classical League is the future, and it has got pretty uh, exciting format, like kind of like the Champions League of football. So I'm pretty excited for this tournament, how it works though, and also thanks to Arav, the tournament director, for arranging such tournament.
And the reason behind you choosing the players in your team?
Well, so when I actually was thinking of making the team, I read the rules and I saw that the max rating of the team will be 8250. So I always wanted to have a strong board one and board two top boards, and then uh, we could actually concentrate on top boards. And uh, so I just make sure that I got the best board one and board two player in the whole tournament between the teams. The board one and board two player, that's Douglet and New Odds 001. They are the best players in terms of rating. And um, about B3 and B4, it's me and Jessica 9 at 7 6. So he's about 1600 federated player. So I have make sure that B3 and B4 will manage to get a draw or also win, so that we could win the match. And also that Matt Sandon, he's a great guy. He's a 60 years old guy and has got a great experience. He has been captaining Australia in daily chess tournaments since past about 4 to 5 years. So I'm pretty excited for this tournament on how it goes, this team's combination, how it goes on.
That sounds like a good strategy. And what is your expectations from your players?
Well, I just expect them to play their natural game, and I'm pretty sure that they will. So that's just my expectation from them, not much. So I don't want to pressurize my players.
So, what's gonna be the role of each player?
Well, so I think it's just simple. Just play your natural game and don't take pressure. And I hope we could dominate the whole tournament.
And what's your message to other teams?
Well, Team Australia is strong and formidable.
Okay. And are you confident in winning this tournament?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that Team Australia is gonna win this tournament.
You and Frederick Mayer, the chess Grandmaster 100, has played for Australia together and have won Australia many live chess titles. Which is your most memorable moment with Frederick Mayer, the chess Grandmaster 100?
Yeah, Frederick Mayer, he's my great mate in Team Australia. It has been great moments, many memorable moments with him, winning many titles, LCWL titles for Australia. So my most memorable moment with Frederick Mayer is winning the live uh, live chess world league U under 1600 title. Uh, so it was his debuting tournament, and I was he was new player in the team. So it was a memorable moment for me because it was the first time that we won that title, and he was a part of the team, and he was the key player in the team. So that was the most memorable moment with him.
So what if your Team Australia Roos faced off against Frederick Mayer, the chess Grandmaster 100, also named Team Australia Roos in Advanced Classical League?
Well, so Team Australia has two teams registered for this tournament. That's Team Australia Roos and Team Australia Sharks. So I'm leading the Team Australia Roos, and Frederick Mayer is leading Team Australia Shark. So yeah, it's like a tree which has many branches. So the both teams are the branches of Team Australia. So if we face off, I hope we could face directly in the final of this tournament. But if that just jokes apart, but if we face, then I think that both the teams will give their best, and the best of them will come on top.
And what is your team's game plan?
Well, so my team's game plan is just take this thing simple, keep things simple, play your natural game, and don't care whether you play as white or black. Just play your natural game and hope we could dominate the whole tournament. And r- also hope that we could replicate the achievements of the past Team Australia's uh, trophies and medals, and bring home back the gold.
Sounds like a good plan. And in the end, wishing you, g- wishing good luck to you and your team for the tournament.
Yeah, thanks. It was great. Thanks for calling me.
Thank you for accepting the interview. Let's welcome the captain of King of the Hill team, the player who has contributed a lot and have brought many medals for King of the Hill team. And here he is, Chris, the captain of King of the Hill team. And here's some questions for Chris. How are you feeling captaining King of the Hill team in Advanced Classical League?
Yeah, well, it's an honor, and really, it's kind of strange to be the captain and to be the on the lowest board, but yeah, it yeah, like I said, it's an honor, and sometimes I feel like I don't even deserve to be captain, but I guess at least I'm good at organizing things. I might not be so good at chess, but
And how was your experience? Oh yeah, how was your experience captaining King of the Hill team in Amateur Rapid Chess League?
yeah, I think it was a good experience. We had some good times. I didn't play particularly well, um, but yeah, I mean, I didn't have problems. The team members were all very cooperative, including yourself and Raphael and Alfred and chess team when he came back from India. So yeah, it was a pleasant experience. We didn't do that well. Um, yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, there was we had some games where we thought some of the opponents were a little bit questionable in terms of like how well they played considering some of their ratings, but captaining the team was fun, and yeah, it wasn't a big effort because everyone cooperated.
And who is your idol, Captain?
Idol captain.
No, like, who is your idol?
Oh, who's my idol? Like a chess idol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wow. I guess you got to say Magnus, but I watch a lot of Hikaru, and so I could say Hikaru as well. But just from pure, idolization of chess skill, I'd say Magnus. I do think he's just a touch better, and yeah, I guess I could say him.
Sounds great. And are you excited about the tournament?
Yeah, this league, yeah, sure. I'm excited. We have a new person. We had to have five boards this time, and so and I think we were allowed to have slightly higher rating. Nimish can correct me if I'm wrong, but the average rating here is 1650, and so I found a friend. I don't actually know him that well, to be honest, but he's a chess.com friend. His name is Bonnie Sasanto. And I asked him, and he said sure, and that was, I guess, back in the summer, and yeah, and he's come through on his promise, and yeah, he's already won the practice game with just a beautiful game, and even made a blog about it if you're interested.
And your thoughts on the Advanced Classical League?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be very tough. I mean, so is the other one, ARCL. I'm expecting this one to be just as tough. I also think it's the first year, so there's going to be some kinks and stuff, and that in future years the league will sort of operate more smoothly. I think right now yeah, it's just there's a bit too much uncertainty about some things, and hopefully they'll get cleared up. But I tell you and others that we're mostly here to have fun. And I know most of us are very competitive, but yeah, just I don't know. To me, it's supposed to be fun and team building. Those things are important, and it doesn't really matter if we don't win it all. That's how I feel. I mean, that'd be great, but yeah, I'm fine with just having a good time, and enjoying each other's games. As a team.
And what's the reason behind you choosing the players in your team?
Okay, well, it mostly was we already had a team. Four of the five members were already on the Rapid team in ARCL. And like I said, we brought in Bonnie Sisanto. But yeah, the players we had wanted to come back. They're active players. You, of course, chess team, very active. Alfred, also quite active, and a good rapid player. Yeah, so I had no problems. I mean, you guys all are willing to play and play at a higher level than me, so why not? And also somehow our rating, the sum of our ratings ended up pretty close with the addition of I guess it's not a fluke. I picked Bonnie because I knew how much rating room we had left under 8,250. So but yeah, I think it's a good combination. We like just looking at this week, we might have been weaker for board
Board 3 and 4.
three and 4. Yeah, but you know, we dominated on 1 and 2, and then actually, there's a chance I'm playing tonight. I think actually there's a good chance I'm playing tonight. I'm just trying to clear up which time zone my opponent meant. He hasn't really told me which time zone he is. He told me 10 p.m., but I have no idea if it's
Eastern
10 p.m.
time?
Eastern, then I'm interested. If it's 10 p.m. Pacific, forget about it.
Yeah. And what's your expectations from your players?
Yeah, expectations. Yeah, you know what? That's what I mean by that. I just want to have fun. I really don't have expectations. I mean, I just expect them to schedule the match with or the game, sorry, with their opponent, and and that's about it. And this week I'm happy everyone came through. Everyone found the time to play a half an hour game, and yeah, that's it. There's for me there's no expectation of winning or even drawing. It's fine. Even if we lost 5-0, I'm not bothered by it.
And what's gonna be the role of each player?
The role of each player, well, yeah, I think it depends on. I mean, that's a hard one to answer without seeing who we're up against. I think it'll vary from week to week. If it's kind of like this week, then the roles might be something like I'm supposed to win on board 5 because I believe I'm one of the highest rated board 5 players, and then maybe Bonnie and MistakeEraser. I think Bonnie might not be uh, higher rated than a lot of the board ones from what I remember. So Bonnie, I guess his role would be to like pull off an upset, and it might be the same for Alfred and Chess team, depending on the other team's you know ratings. Uh, it could be that MistakeEraser that we count on you actually to. I'm not putting any pressure on you, but it could be that you have like you and I maybe have the best chance of winning week to week. I would think. I'm not sure though. I didn't look carefully at the other teams. I remember seeing some extremely high board 1 ratings, but I don't even remember what a typical board 2 average rating is. So I don't really know. I mean, other than that, the role, everyone's just, plays their game, and I do any organizing as captain that's required. But yeah,
So I'm just gonna add something. I think on the spreadsheet it was around 1900 average for board 2.
yeah. Okay, well then, yeah, I do. I would sort of expect you to win some, draw some. Yeah. that's reasonable, and yeah, but of course, even if you lose, there's, but yeah, as for the role, I think yeah, you might your role might be to help us get in the win column, and same for me, and the other three I think are going to be underdogs.
Okay. And what's your message to other teams?
Our message to other teams is have fun and play fairly.
Great. And are you confident in winning this tournament?
In winning this, what, sorry?
In winning this tournament?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at it. I mean, really, there's no reason why we shouldn't, because like if our rating is close to 8250, I believe we're at 8240, so and uh and some of our players might actually be underrated. I think maybe three are underrated, and if Bonnie can play like that every week, wow, then yeah, then I mean we have a chance, but yeah, I think it's tricky with five boards. Uh, you kind of want to, I guess, have the edge on your opponent on three out of the five, and you hope to win 3-2. Um, yeah. So I don't know. It really depends on the other teams, which I didn't really look too carefully at yet.
Um, and what is your team's plan?
Team's plan. Yeah, I don't think we have too much of a plan. I don't think we're gonna, have some kind of a team meeting where we, you know, I mean, it's possible. I'm willing to do it if somebody wants to, you know, sort of use the classroom feature or something of chess.com. We could we could discuss some of our games, or even possible openings for a future game. Um, but yeah, there are no real plans at the moment. Yeah, basically just to play the games, have fun, and that's really about it.
And in the end, thank you for your time and and wishing good luck to you and your team for the tournament.
Okay, thank you very much, and yeah, maybe you've got a career in journalism, or uh, maybe a newsman.